off! Alex, you fuck off! Now me you plan this plan for me. Alex! Come Alex! So you first plan say Alex! You so you want me? Alex, you want me? Alex, don't die! Alex, don't die! Alex, I will kill you!
Think about this. Getting married to the person you love, settling in your new home, and expecting the beginning of a beautiful new chapter, only to discover, barely a week into the marriage, your husband has already brought legal documents into the house and wants you to sign away everything you spent years building. But Sharon has an even bigger question. Why is her husband so desperate to own everything she has?
Is this a plan or am I missing something?
You're not missing anything. We are married, okay? At the traditional wedding, it was spelled out in black and white that every single thing you own, you must transfer to the husband, to your husband, and you were there, you attested to that.
So you want me to transfer everything that I have worked hard for, my companies, my properties, to you,
to
Alex?
To us.
Just like that.
Before they got married, she saw him as a loving partner who wanted to build a future with her. Now, barely a week later, he seems completely focused on what she owns. And naturally, a frightening thought enters Sharon's mind. Could it be that Alex did not marry her only because he loved her? Could her wealth have been part of the attraction all along?
Excuse me?
Yes, Johnny. Why are you in a hurry? We just got married a few days ago. It seems like this whole marriage thing is dependent on signing of this document.
Because if a man wants to build a life with you, why would his first major demand after marriage be for you to surrender everything you own? Sharon refuses to give him the answer he wants. She tells him that if she ever signs anything, it will be on her own terms. But Alex is not satisfied. He's beginning to see her independence as a challenge to his authority. And this is only the beginning, because when Alex realizes he cannot convince Sharon by himself, he decides to bring someone else into the argument, someone he believes will finally make her understand. Alex and Sharon are not even arguing about the same thing anymore. Alex is talking about authority, Sharon is talking about independence. Alex believes marriage means he should have control. Sharon believes marriage should mean partnership, and neither of them is willing to back down. Sharon reminds Alex that women work too. Women build companies. Women acquire properties. Women create wealth. Getting married does not erase all those years of effort. She refuses to accept that everything she accomplished before meeting Alex should suddenly become his simply because she said "I do." But Alex interprets her resistance differently. To him, Sharon's independence is becoming a problem. He wants his wife to recognize him as the head of the home, while Sharon is making it clear that being the head of a household does not mean owning another adult. The more they argue, the clearer their fundamental difference becomes. Alex sees marriage increasingly as authority and control. Sharon sees it as partnership. And if those two ideas cannot meet somewhere in the middle, then this marriage is already in serious trouble. But Alex is not ready to accept defeat. If he cannot convince Sharon himself, then perhaps other people can. He starts looking for people who will take his side, people who will tell Sharon she is wrong, people who will remind her about tradition, people who will tell her that a wife is supposed to submit, because Alex is beginning to realize something important. He may not be able to control Sharon alone, so he needs backup. And soon, what should have remained a private disagreement between husband and wife is about to involve the people around them. Alex begins discussing the situation with his brother Steve. And instead of telling him to calm down or find a compromise with his new wife, Steve supports him.
My brother, you are doing the right thing. Who does she think she is? She's just an ordinary woman that cannot even piss across the gutter. Listen, there is a better way to handle things like this. Call for meeting. If she proves stubborn, call for family meeting. If you study your wife very well, you will notice that your wife is family oriented. Take advantage of it. Call your mother, your father, call her mother, her father. Get people around and discuss about it. After doing that, if she refuses, go ahead and dissolve the marriage.
What are you saying? What are you talking about? The marriage I just got into, you want me to dissolve? Just get out of it just like that?
So what else do you want me to say? Do you actually know what it means for your wife, somebody you married, to have property of her own in her name? Actually means that you and her are the same level of life. Don't you understand that this woman has more than you? Before you even say one, she can get whatever she wants, she do whatever she wants, she can pack out of your house.
To Steve, Sharon's refusal is not simply about protecting her properties. He sees it as a challenge to Alex's authority. He believes Alex needs to establish himself early. If Sharon is allowed to continue making her own decisions, what happens next? That fear only strengthens Alex's determination. Instead of asking himself whether he is demanding too much, he starts thinking about how to make Sharon comply. Soon, the idea comes up to bring both families together. Put everyone in the same room and let the elders speak. Let the people Sharon respects remind her of the expectations surrounding marriage. The plan is simple. Pressure her until she gives in. Alex likes the idea because his private arguments with Sharon have failed. Maybe public pressure will work. Maybe tradition will finally force her hand. But while Alex is gathering people who agree with him, Sharon is not without support. She has her friend, Stella, and Stella sees the entire situation differently. When Sharon explains that has been happening, Stella cannot understand why Alex believes he should automatically own everything Sharon had before their marriage. She reminds Sharon that she worked for those properties. She built her businesses. She created a life for herself before Alex came along. Marriage should not suddenly erase all of that. Stella encourages Sharon to stand firm. Becoming someone's wife does not mean losing her identity, and that gives Sharon something she needs desperately. Someone who validates what she's feeling, because everywhere Alex turns, he hears the same message. You are the husband, you must be in control. Your wife needs to submit. But Sharon is hearing something completely different from Stella. Protect yourself, keep your independence.
No. Like, are you foolish? This is the time for you to tell him that you're not giving him anything.
Stella, watch it, please. I've been sitting down here watching you give her bad advice. Babe, don't listen to her. You have to submit to your husband. That's the right thing to do. You know we are coming from the same place, right? And share the same ideology. The men don't own properties. Never. Like me now, I had to sign everything to my husband. Yes, are you surprised? I gave him everything. Even the Bible says, and two shall become one. In the book of Ephesians chapter 5, verse 22 to 24, it says, wives, submit unto thy own husband as unto the Lord. For thy husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ the head of the church. Wives, submit to thy husband in everything. So, don't let pride ruin your home.
So the fact that you just said all these scriptures now means that she now should listen to her husband and give him everything. Come on now, Vicky.
Now, the marriage is quietly dividing. The people around them are dividing into two camps. One side believes Sharon needs to submit to Alex and accept his authority. The other believes Sharon has every right to protect the wealth and independence she built before marriage. And what started as a husband asking his wife to sign some documents is slowly becoming a battle involving family, tradition, money, power, and gender expectations. But Alex is not finished. He is becoming even more determined, because he has realized that getting Sharon to surrender her property will not be as easy as he expected. And instead of respecting her decision, he begins looking for another way to get what he wants. Soon, his battle with Sharon will move directly into the place where she has the most to lose, her business. At this point, Alex has already argued with Sharon. He has brought in a lawyer. He has involved his brother and started gathering people who agree with his view on marriage and submission. But Sharon still refuses to hand over everything she owns. So Alex changes his strategy. If he cannot control her properties directly, he will start interfering with her business. And this time, the consequences are serious. Sharon discovers that Alex has interfered with one of her company's bookings.
Hello, ma'am.
What's going on?
No, your, I don't know. Your wife is Your husband was here the other day.
How did you allow my husband to walk in here to make such an order? What is wrong with you? How did you let that happen? How?
I'm sorry, ma, please. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
Do you know how much that deal was worth? Do you? 20 million naira. 20, that's what we lost!
He has given available spaces at her service apartment to clients without consulting her. And because of that decision, Sharon loses a major business opportunity worth approximately 20 million naira. Yes, 20 million naira. Money that could have gone directly into the business, gone because Alex made a decision concerning a company he did not build. Sharon is furious. She confronts him and demands to know why he would interfere with something she spent years building.
You will not like it if I retaliate or answer you back.
I am not! Let me tell you, Alex! I am not that kind of woman that will sit down and watch their man oppress them! Do you get me? Do you understand me?
But Alex does not understand why she is so angry. In his mind, the business is no longer simply Sharon's. They are married, so according to him, whatever belongs to her now belongs to both of them. Once again, he gives the same argument, it is our business. But Sharon immediately rejects that. Marriage does not give Alex permission to walk into her company and make financial decisions whenever he wants. She built the businesses, she knows how it operates, understands the clients, and knows the financial consequences of these decisions. Most importantly, she did not authorize him. But Alex is becoming increasingly frustrated by Sharon's insistence on calling it her business. He wants her to understand that things have changed now that they are married. He wants her to stop separating what belongs to her from what belongs to him.